All right, what is up, everybody? Happy, shoot, I was going to say Tuesday. Wednesday, hump day. This is the power hour. This is the time that we're spending together every single day to make this the best trade idea resource out there. That's what we're going for. Trade ideas not just coming from myself, not just coming from Jason, but coming from the ZingerNation out there. That is the chat. So what's up, guys? Say hi in the chat. Give me a little wave emoji. You know, that would be nice. I don't get wave emojis. Hit the like, because the more likes that we get, the more we sort of goose the YouTube algorithm, the bigger ZingerNation gets, the more trade ideas we get rolling. So without further ado, let's hop straight into it. We've got a jam-packed show for today. First up, we're just going to talk about the Georgia election real quick. We're then going to do a live portfolio update. Portfolio is looking good today. I'm then going to make the case for small bank stocks. I'm going to make the case for airline stocks. We're going to bring on a biotech guest. We're going to do the what the readers want. So we're going to look at the most read articles on Benzinga.com. Because again, the way that you win in the market is by having better information than anybody else. A way that we do that is we give you an exclusive sneak peek as to what are the most read stories on Benzinga.com. And then last but not least, we are going to do the chat challenge, give an update, see who out there in ZingerNation is the best at stock picking, who can throw the names, who should we be listening to in the chat. So we'll be making sure that we get through that before we close today. We don't have a prize for our chat challenge yet this week. So if you have prize ideas, throw them out there. I'm crowdsourcing this thing, guys. So throw me the prize ideas. And of course, as always, if you have stocks that you want us to talk about, go ahead and drop them in the chat, and we will try to get to them. Producer Rohan, I can't see myself or the chat, just as an FYI. So
you cannot. Okay, we'll get that up. But in the meanwhile, let's throw up Jason. He's here with us.
Jason's here already.
Jason, why don't you say what's up?
All right, no Jason. I don't hear him. Do you hear him, Rohan?
He's definitely there. He was just mouthing it.
I'm
Is
here.
he trying to prank us?
Yeah, I saw his audio bars moving. You can't prank me, Jason.
Oh, really? Oh. Hey, I'm Bro. It's Brohan, not Rohan anymore. Call him Brohan.
Brohan
Hey, guys.
Solo.
Penn National up 7%. Penn National up 7%. You should we get Dave Portnoy to come on right now?
Let's do it.
I am up 78%, 79% of my options there. My account value right now, Luke, and people are gonna, I don't know why I'm saying this, but is the most it's ever been ever. My Tesla call
Wait,
option.
Jason, can you see my hat that I'm wearing?
I can't read it because Rohan has bad graphics. I don't know what the hell it says.
I got my bull hat on today. Dow 100K.
I see it now. Okay.
I'm the same way as you. We are ripping.
Ripping. And I'm on margin for like my lowest margin, which is 60,000, the lowest margin I've had in a while. You know, I was at 200,000, now 60,000 margin. So I should be on more margin. I would be up more, but like ENG, some chat room favorites is ripping. How about this one? GAN. Let me hear it for GAN. All you little babies out there who complained at me and said, Raz, you're losing your magic touch at $16. Oh, well, where are we at today on GAN? We're up a cool 28%. This is one of my biggest positions. GAN. Did you guys hear me on that one? Tesla. Let's go to Tesla, Luke. There's a guy in the chat room. I'm not going to say his name, but it may be Bill, but maybe he didn't say it. I don't know. I'm not going to look at the chat right now. So I bought 3 call options, $15.40 each. I bought them for what price, Luke? $15.40. You know what they're trading at for today, Luke?
And which options were these?
These were the January 15th 540s.
Okay. $200.
I bought them for $15.40. Okay, Bill, Big D. You know what they're at today? Joe Walsh.
I'm throwing out 200 is my guess. Somewhere around there.
Nope. Take another guess, Mr. Magoo.
250.
232, baby.
Woo!
232. I was going to text Portnoy to come on the show to talk about Penn right now, but with only 134 YouTube peoples, I can't do it.
And only 21 likes. I mean, what the hell?
Yeah, there's no way I can do it. Damn it. Okay.
All right. So yeah. All right. Do you have other ones? Because I've got a couple good ones today too.
Well, hold on. 15 to 232 is what I had on that. You know what that kind of move is?
Percentage-wise?
Riley Raznick. Love your Riley Raznick's watching.
I'm guessing that it's a
great.
1,400-ish % move.
It is percentage gain of, hold on, guys. And, guys, we have losers, too. It's not just a bragging game. It's a 1,408% move. Ditch fix, we need to talk about. Yeah, I like that scene. Riley, are you here? Riley, I'm in Florida still. I may have to take you home tomorrow. You may have to go to school on Monday, I just heard. So I may have to stay one more day. I'm in the Switch Hotels again for the 4th time. All right. So, Luke, I have a couple more ones I have to get to. I don't want to just do a bragging thing. I have to discuss because I got asked their emails, and I said I'll talk on the show. I just want to get them out of the way real quick. So one of them is Voyager Digital VYGVF up 4.4%.
And producer Ron, can we get my screen up there too?
You don't have to call him.
700% on Voyager Digital. Again, we had every opportunity on this one. I mean, we talked about the stock multiple times. We even brought the CEO on the stream because we like the stock. 700% run.
Congratulations.
Alex Smith. Hey, Riley. Alex Smith said Tesla to 5,000. My price target on Tesla has been $1,000 since 8 months ago. You guys know I shorted it before Battery Day. I bought it back after Battery Day. I bought call options. That's why I have these positions. But I just need to address them real quick. Terracin, TRSSF. I still own it. I own it. Not as big of a position. I sold some of it. I don't know why I sold any, but I did. TRSSF. Lithium. I still own lithium. Medium-sized position. I'm going to hang on to it. LTHM. I still own LIT. I still own BCRX. And then finally, GBTC. That's the one I bought live on the show a few weeks ago when you guys said I was nuts to buy it. I should buy it. The Coinbase one, the Voyager, and I bought some of the thing. I only bought $8,000 worth, I guess. It's up a cool 170%. So I don't know why people just don't listen. Oh, and last but not least, Upwork. Mr. Bill Big D asked if I sold my call options. I have 10 left. I bought these call options, Luke, for $1.70. You know what they're trading at today?
Well, I don't know what the strike is.
I'll tell you, 20.
Okay. 20, so they're at $16 today.
You're really good at this, man. I got to give. You're really good. Listen. I'm going to buy your options course. I'm going to buy your options course. All right,
good. But we need to get Rohan a video course because I still can't see myself or the chat.
I would
keep going.
Rohan.
That was my way of telling him. Wait, Rohan, just come and look at what it looks like on my side.
Yeah, Rohan, get out of your seat. Stop being so lazy. Get off the seat and come help out Luke.
He's not lazy.
He's struggling. Well, he's lazy because he won't get up, and he doesn't like to exercise like me. Look at me. And so I have the champagne for ZingerNation. Each one of you ZingerNations who follows me in my next pick, I mean, seriously, these picks, Upwork, I mean, $1.50. It's at 15.
Wait, do you have champagne in your hand? Because let's get you on the screen.
Am I not on the screen?
Not yet. No. You'll get there.
Oh, my God. Have I been on the screen at all this time?
There you go. Now you're
back.
back.
On the screen. I brought you back.
Yeah, I got champagne for everyone. See? Got the thing. Got the letter. Got the bucket. Got some Moët. And I'm ready to party with you guys. I want you to buy my next pick. I mean, seriously. I don't – it's – these gurus, these motley fools say, I told you to buy this in our conviction list. I don't pick that many stocks. But I know when markets go up, we're all geniuses. I get it. But my picks are certain ones, like a GAN. Well, CLSK wasn't my pick. That was that guy that I had on 113%. I don't know. Remember, I bought him an extra zero. I don't know why I sold any of that thing. I had, oh my God, I'd have even more. But anyway, you can't be too greedy. And the only one I'm down on is a recent one from Chris Camillo. I bought SAVE, S-A-V-E, Spirit Airlines, because he loves it. So that's the only one I'm down on right now. But it's kind of funny. I'm sure it'll come back. So, all right, that's it, Luke. Take it over.
That's good because I actually want to make the case for airlines in a little bit. But let's run through a couple of names on my live portfolio today. We are having a great day.
Congratulations.
Yep, Donald Trump agrees. There we go. We can keep using that one for like another week or so. But all right, let's hammer through a couple things of interest. First one on the list, we bought this one live on the show last week. We bought Bank of America calls up 40% today, up 62% in the past week. Basically, the thesis on Bank of America was that it passed the Fed stress tests. It became less regulated, so that way they can announce bigger buybacks if they so choose to. A lot of the banks already did. Bank of America hasn't, so that's still a catalyst. And then, of course, we have rising interest rates. At some point, we went way out on these. We went to 2022 calls at $35 strike, up 62% already. So there was a fun one. We'll talk community banks in a second here because we're way up on our community banks today. I want to scroll down to PayPal too. I've talked about this name quite a bit over the past couple of weeks. There we go. There's our PayPal. PayPal's down 1.5% today. And PayPal's getting smoked with the general market momentum. We're seeing a lot of buying in like the normal large cap names, right? Sort of these non-techie names, and we're seeing tech get hammered today. And I'll get to that in a second. But with crypto way up and PayPal shares down today, I am still so convicted on this thing. I mean, crypto has run like crazy. PayPal is basically your only way to get crypto exposure with a large cap company. The stock hasn't moved as crypto's appreciated. You can buy, sell, trade crypto on PayPal. You can accept payments, send payments with crypto on PayPal. They operate an exchange, and so I think there's a major opportunity with PayPal just because the stock price hasn't followed that Bitcoin price rise like we've seen in Voyager. So there's the other one I wanted to talk about. Two more updates that I'm going to throw you guys really quick. The trades that we made last week. Let's find our options. Okay, we sold puts on Palantir. So we sold the $20 strike puts for 70 cents. It was basically, we said we're either going to walk away with the free $700, or we are going to be buying the stock at $19 a share, which we were okay doing. We did this when the stock was about 26. It's 25 right now. So we're about break even on that trade, but getting closer and closer to that January 29th date in which we'd be walking away with the free money. And then the other options trade that we made last week was with BABA. We went synthetically long BABA by selling the $180 strike puts. We sold those for $1.55, so basically we got $1,500 credited to our account right away. If BABA stays above $180 through the end of February, let me get you guys a quick price check as to where it's at now. We're at $235 right now. Then we walk away with that free $1,500. Otherwise, we are buying shares of Alibaba at $180 a share, which again we are absolutely okay doing. That's almost a 50% retracement from the highs that the stock was at before it got into some trouble with the Chinese government.
Did they ever find Jack Ma?
Say that again.
Did they ever find Jack Ma?
I don't know if they found Jack Ma. Does anybody know? Drop that one in the chat. I'm curious. Yes. No? Okay, we have one yes and one no. I don't know. Okay, we're up to 2 yeses, 1 no. Yeah, they found him. There's like some misinformation going around, but it says it looks like they found him. But I would also imagine that he's just been laying low. But again, that was the trade on Alibaba. I wanted to go long the name, but I didn't want to do it at like the $250 a share that it was trading at, especially with that risk of the Chinese government. You piss off Chinese government. I don't imagine that good things happen to you. But if we could get the stock at $180 a share, I'm absolutely okay doing that. So that was the trade there. But all right, so those are the stocks that I wanted to update on the portfolio. One other item that I just want to talk about for anybody who isn't aware is why the Democrats winning that Georgia Senate race is good for the market and bad for tech. So there's basically two things in play, right? The Dems win the Senate. They have a Senate majority. It's more likely that we can get bigger stimulus checks through, right? Right now, the stimulus check is set at $600. Biden's showing support for $2,000. The House has already passed the $2,000 stimulus check. Mitch McConnell, Republicans in the Senate, said no. And so because it seems like it's somewhat likely that we'll be able to get those $2,000 stimulus checks now, you got the whole market rallying. With the exception of tech. Tech is the one exception today that where the shares are actually selling off on the Georgia results. And what we can chalk that up to is increased regulation on a lot of these big tech plays. This one is sort of bipartisan, but historically Dems have led the way on trying to regulate some of these bigger tech names. And so because Dems have both houses of Congress, they have the presidency, it seems more likely that we'll get regulation on big tech. So that's the idea there with how this Georgia Senate race impacts the market. Jason, thoughts on any of those? If not, I've got a couple other things I want to do before we bring our guest on.
Yeah, honestly, before you bring the guest on, I know we're very excited. A stock that I haven't talked about, Luke, in a while, and I need to address it really quick because a very smart chatter just messaged me on my text message me. I'm not sure why text message versus the chat. They asked me if I still own a company called Generac GNRC. It's up $20 per share today. I don't know what the Benzinga Pro news desk says. I still own it. I let the calls exercise. I bought, I only have like 80 shares. But it's up 9,000, so I don't mind it,
No, we'll take that. We'll take that.
Yeah. $20. I'm not going to sell Generac, guys. I think it has a dividend. No, maybe it doesn't. I don't know. I'm not selling it for a while. So, and my biggest holdings, but don't necessarily mean anything that my cost basis was, Tesla, GAN, Amazon, Disney, QRTEA, CLSK, Generac, Lithium, Agri, TAST, Twilio, GBTC, Google, PayPal, Peloton, IMMR, ESTC, and Upwork, of course. So those are my biggest from dollar size that I cost-wise,
Yep.
Crazy.
All right, and let me make a case real quick and tell me what you think of this one. But producer Rohan, can we get my screen back up? All right, so if you take a look at my portfolio today, you'll see that a lot of these top gaining stocks, let's see, 4 out of maybe these 5 or 6 here, are stocks that nobody knows about, right? I'm going to make the case for small bank stocks. These are stocks that get no media attention, they get no analyst coverage, nobody knows any of these tickers, but there's hundreds of them, and I think that there's opportunity in them. And so essentially what these are very, very small banks, right? Local banks that have maybe anywhere from 3 to 10 branches, right? They're known in a community. They're not known on any sort of national level. That said, I think that these banks can be very interesting stock plays. We've got 3 catalysts that I'm thinking about for them. The first one is that they're absolutely takeover targets. As some of the national chains or the regional chains want to expand into new markets, these small community banks are usually very good at maintaining a strong balance sheet with good assets on it. They're not carrying a ton of debt that's going to default. They're not creating really sophisticated financial instruments that are hard to value. They just have good, hard, strong assets, which makes them awesome takeover targets. The second one is PPP round 2. Those are the loans that the federal government is making available for small businesses impacted by COVID. I've talked to a ton of business owners who may have gone with like a Chase or some of the big national branches for their first PPP loan, and were super dissatisfied with the process. They had a hard time getting support. They weren't prioritized. This was these big banks process so much volume. So I think that the small community banks have a big opportunity to bring on new customers with the second round of PPP loans. And then the third one, the same reason why we like Bank of America right now, is that interest rates are basically as low as they can possibly go. And so over the next year or so, we should see interest rates increase, which are going to be good for those stocks. So that's the case for the small bank stocks.
Yeah, and look, the 10-year bond, though, is rising, which is interesting for interest rates and interest rate spreads. So, and the small bank stocks, you originally was the thesis that you came up with based on the PPP loans, and people were really railed against you like it's a one-time hit. But your logic was they have these new clients that are going to be coming to them, and since they're going to be coming to them, it's a whole new frontier of potential new business. And so you got me in it as well.
Yeah, awesome. And let me give you guys some tickers out there. These are some fresh new tickers from Tim Melvin, who runs Banking on Profit with Benzinga. Producer Ron, if you can drop a link in the chat there. He is the best bank stock guy out there. I mean, he worked in community banking for 30 years and now just analyzes the stocks. Tickers that he likes right now MSVB. So that's MSVB. Second one, EBC. Again, EBC. And the third one, EVBN. Again, that's EVBN. So those are the small banks.
I like it. I like it. And I like that you know what else I like about this, Luke? They have dividends. Yeah,
absolutely. They have dividends, and because so many of these stocks trade right at their asset value, or maybe like a 5-10% premium from their asset value, you're pretty protected on the downside, right? There's a chance that you know, let's say we hit another great recession and some of these banks get smoked because loans that we think will be fulfilled just aren't, as businesses go under. So they could get smoked on that. But more or less, you're pretty protected on your downside with these.
Interesting. So that's what you're saying. You are protected.
Yes.
Yeah, because the asset value. And so you know what this play looks like to me, Luke? Like the SPAC play, $10 a share SPAC play. You know?
Yes, exactly.
You get your liquidation value. So you home gamers at home listening to this. What Luke has given is a safe play where companies have traded their asset value, almost like SPACs. SPACs, you have a guaranteed exit. On these ones, you don't. But I own two. It's not the ones I talk about with you guys because some of my stocks in my old age, Luke's a young buck, okay? Luke is the man. He's a young buck. In my old age, I need to start collecting dividends for Social Security. I mean, I'm going to be on retirement soon, right, Luke?
Yep. Yeah, you're getting there.
I know.
Congratulations.
So,
that was the most appropriate use of the congratulations button we've ever had.
Yeah. So, all right. And then,
all right, should we talk biotech? We guys, if you have other tickers you want us to cover, throw them in the chat. I've got IPOC written down as one that I've seen pop up a ton of times. If you have other stocks you want us to cover, we're going to get back to them. I also want to make a case for airlines. I think I've got an interesting case to make for airline stocks. But without further ado, let's hop into biotech. We have
Look, right before I do it, I would love in the chat for you guys to put two of your favorite positions that you guys own. Two of your favorite positions you guys own. It'll help generate more trading ideas. And yeah, CLK is amazing. So, but yeah, put two of your favorite positions that you own, and then we're going to write them down. We'll have Brohan write them down, and we'll go over them in the next show. But yeah, Luke, do your introduction. Go ahead, Lukey.
Alrighty. So we are going to talk biotech stocks. We've got a chat favorite coming back onto the stream. Producer Rohan, can we please bring our guest up and let's talk some opportunity with some of these biotech stocks. Welcome to the Power Hour. Can you hear us? We see you.
Can you see me?
We see you and we hear you.
Hi guys.
Hello.
How are you?
Hello. Are you there? Oh yeah, I see you. Did you go on the Peloton yesterday?
No, I'm gonna go after, but a very exciting day with the Clean Spark, our friend Jack's suggestion. So really exciting day. Woo! Fireworks.
We had Jack on yesterday. It was great. Or 2 days ago, Brohan, the producer, he almost got fired that day because he wouldn't let Jack's audio work. But Brohan said it was actually Jack's fault. I don't know whose fault it is, but at the end of the day, we got to hear Jack's opinion. He also gave us two new stocks, and then he's going to come on either later this week to discuss a new stock. A new stock. You probably already know about it, but we're gonna keep the tease because we're gonna keep the tease until we're ready to go with it. So,
did he give you guys ENG? Did he give you guys ENG?
Yeah, we talked ENG. I own ENG. I don't know what the heck ENG does, but I own it. I don't know why I own ENG. Wait, yeah, I own ENG. I'm up 6%.
So N Global. I'm looking at the bio right now. So they provide engineering services to the energy industry. That's my quick take. Is there more that I'm missing?
Yeah, it's a hydrogen fuel, and they have over 320 millions in contracts coming up. So Jack thinks this can be double digits, like $10 target price. So I have 100 contracts at a $250 on those, and I have some commons as well.
Okay, so this $320 million in contracts, are those already locked in? Like they have them signed?
Yeah, that I wouldn't be sure. Jack would probably, but I think it is. But we don't. It's gonna be throughout the year. So they are, green energy now with the Biden, CLSK, ENG, EAF, Weed stock. All these stocks are gonna do really well.
Well,
Yeah.
you know why Tesla's rocketing today, right?
I didn't even see. I didn't even follow Tesla
I'll tell
because
you.
of
Tesla, yeah, because they got rid of the credit, the purchase credit, because Tesla already went over its threshold of cars like GM didn't because they sold such little, whatever. And so if Biden reinstates the energy credit, it's gonna really affect Tesla. So your oil should be falling today in some respects, and your Tesla should be going up. Your electric are going up. So today is a day. People ask me about my price target for Tesla, and I said $1,000 a while ago. But today's a day I may trim a few shares because they're buying the Biden speculation. And I don't know. I set out. So today's a day I may trim a few shares. You guys heard that, home gamers. All right, I'll shut up again. We got the guests. They don't want to hear me talk. Okay. Jason.
All right, so let's just go back to this ENG for 1 second. So
Yeah.
that one seems super interesting. If they have $320 million of contracts, the market cap is only $21 million bucks. So that could, like you said, that one could. I don't know if you said 10 bagger, but you said something aggressive like that.
$10 price tag we have on that. So I'm holding into 10 at least.
All right, I'm gonna look into that one. That's a super interesting one.
And I think like in regards to biotech, the way we're gonna beat the market, because if the market gets a little shaky, I think we can play the catalysts on the biotech. We can swing the biotech on catalysts. I have a couple picks for you guys that I can tell you what's going on. But I think that as long as we are really holding biotechs, they're coming with the catalysts and PDUFAs, I think we will do really, really well. And obviously, I feel like Clean Spark has been a great hedge on my portfolio. I'm very, very green because I own a lot of Clean Spark. It's been a good hedge on my portfolio in regards to the market.
That's what I was gonna ask you. By the way, because you are in BCRX in a big way. Are you still holding your conviction level the same amount?
Yes, absolutely. I have 8,000 shares on that. I'm holding long. I feel like I told you guys before, I feel like the Factor D pipeline is the icing on the cake. It's going to be the big game changer because it will compete with the Alexion, and Alexion got bought out by $36 billion. Last month, and we have two catalysts coming up. We have European approval, we have a Japan approval, and we just launched the drug this year. We have a $320 million in cash, and we just launched a drug for HAE, which right now they only have the injection, and now they have the pill. And so I'm still my strong conviction. It's something that I'm going to hold. I feel like it's a great candidate for buyout. I'm holding long this one. It's on my long-term portfolio for sure.
And for that BCRX, that's BioCryst Pharmaceuticals. If you guys don't know it, that's Bravo Charlie Romeo Tango, X-ray is the last letter there. For the European and the Japanese approval, do we have rough timelines for those?
Yes, it's supposed to be this month.
Wow,
Japan
so
was
super soon.
December, now it's this month. Yeah, so this month coming up. I could have sent you guys a photo of it because it has all the on my Twitter. I have a post there with the timelines.
Okay, we got to check that out.
Check that.
And has the drug been approved elsewhere yet?
Yes, just in the United States. It just got approved in December. So we're just launching right now the drug.
And is it fair to say that if it's approved in the U.S., then those European and Japanese approvals should come through?
Yes, it's looking really, really good. Yes.
All right.
There.
I'm not typically a believer in these biotech stocks because I hate the binary like aspect of it. Right? It's you're either going to go big or you're going to go home. There's no middle ground for you. But you gave me one that I like.
Let me tell you guys this for the new people. It took me like a rough patch to get where I'm at with biotech. Biotechs are like lotto tickets, right?
Yep.
My first I lost like 30,000 because I bought it long and it kept diluting, and next you know, I had my shares were worth nothing, right? So now when I do speculative stocks, I really for example, ONTX, everybody lost a lot of money because the CEO said that he was applying for NDA, and they came with the data four weeks before the data was supposed to come out, and everybody lost their ass on it. So I am not holding anymore through phase 3. I like de-risk stocks. I like stock that already have a phase 3 data already in place. That's why I tell you guys, Trevina is another gold mine. It's only at $2 right now, TRVN. They have an approved drug that's gonna go after, opioids. It's morphine, so the morphine, there's a lot of shortage of morphine in the hospitals, and this drug has less side effects. It works within
what's the ticker on this one?
T as in Tom, RVN.
TRVN, so Tango Romeo Victor November.
So it's already the risk. We already have an approved drug. DEA had to give the Schedule 2, so we're waiting on that. So now we partner with the Seniors Health to start launching the drug. They're only going after 9 million patients. There's 45 million patients on morphines daily. Not daily, but that's the estimate of the population. And they're only going after 9 million of them, which is going to be 1.5 billion in sales. And the side effects are less nausea. So there's a huge unmet need because there's a lot of patients cannot tolerate morphine. So that's one that's completely de-risk, already FDA approval. It's just a matter of a time, and seating is on my long-term account as well. And another one that is a little more of a bigger cap is the GTTX, which is TG Therapeutics. I bought it at $12 2 years ago. I'm patient. But they also have for relapse MS, amazing data.
Okay, and give us that ticker one more time, please.
TGTX. T as in Tom, G as in gold, T as in Tom, X.
All right.
So also has stellar phase 3 data. We're waiting on PDUFA. One is on February 15th. The other one is in June. So definitely a good potential for a buyout. It's for relapse MS. We just got data also on leukemia, really good data. So market cap right now is $7 billion, but the MS market, it's a global market. It's going to be $40 billion by 2027. So I give you guys a little bit of each, medium cap, small cap, It's almost like it's really much penny stock.
Woo! I love it. And again, I'm going to say this again, but what I really appreciate about your approach to these biotech stocks is that you're not betting on these lotto tickets, right? It's not. You're not picking out names that just have something in pipeline, and we have no idea if they're going to get through their NDA, how their phase 3 is going to go, etc. Like the, if we use that BCRX as an example, right? The drug's already been approved in the U.S. Then you got European, Japanese approval pending. If it cleared the U.S., it should clear those two markets. And so those are two really nice catalysts in the near term. So again, I really appreciate how you approach these names.
Yes, and for Lotto ticket though, I do have a little penny stock called CGC.
All right, there we go. We have the Lotto ticket. All right, we love the Lotto tickets. Let's face it. Let's get the Lotto ticket.
It's like I feel like it's a Lotto. We put $2,000 in each one of them, and who knows, Lotto ticket. I might become a millionaire in one of those.
All right, give us the Lotto ticket name.
CBBT.
Was that Charlie, the first letter?
Charlie, B as in Baker, T as in Tom. So that's
right,
my little
CBBT. All right, we got a 7.5 cent stock.
We're up 16% today. It's a 7-cent stock. Market cap 10 million. I mean, come on, we do more revenue in a day than this company. Why do you like this stock?
So one of my really good friends, that it's a really big penny, and they already had a deal with the company for, I think it's for masks, they have a partnership with the PKG. So PKG is a company and is having Fortune 500 relationships with these companies. And I think they make masks, for COVID masks. So it's one of them. So if you go here and check, because it's a Lotto ticket, I trust him. I just bought it. So obviously you guys can go online and do a lot of research. I didn't put my whole life savings if it does well. So did you guys had a chance to look? Anybody else on the chat had seen this stock?
Yeah, I'm curious too. If you guys know this stock, hit the 1. If you don't know this stock, hit the 2. I haven't heard of this one. And so Vivian, let me ask, what's the what's the timeline on the catalyst for this stock?
I'm just holding, long. If I get a double, I'll sell half of it and then keep the other half. You know how penny stocks are.
Oh, yeah.
Like Rodrigo here with COUV. I'm a believer. But you're gonna have the ups and downs of a penny stock. So you wanna sell half and buy back, rinse and repeat on those stocks. But I know you guys love your little lotto ticket, so I gave you one.
Yes, we do. Let's face it, we do. And I love that you gave Rodrigo a shout out. And I'm going to throw this one out to ZingerNation again too. First of all, hit the like. Vivian just gave us 3 names. I gave 3 names. Jason gave names. Let's get the likes going. Come on, let's get this churning. But second, again, going out to ZingerNation out there is I would love every single day to bring somebody from the chat on the show. You have 5 minutes to make your case for a stock. We did it, I think, 3 times last week. We just brought 3 random chat members on who came on, made their case for a stock, and it was a blast. Like we're finding out about names we haven't thought about. These are stocks that you've researched deeply. You're a big believer in. Because again, the whole point of the show is to get the trade ideas going. That's why Vivian throwing out all these trade ideas. We're throwing out trade ideas. I want ZingerNation to come on here and throw out those ideas. So tomorrow, Thursday, tomorrow's Thursday, Friday. If you want to come on the show, you're going to have 5 minutes on the timer to make your case. Email aaronbry@benzinga.com. We're going to put that email address in the chat. I want to get like 20 emails in here because that could be a ton of fun.
No, that's fun. Now that lotto ticket one, I didn't buy it right now. I'm not, I did buy a little COUV, but we're going to bring the CEO on of COUV. Zoltan reached out and heard back. So I don't understand the COUV story. They have patents. We did the research, but a stock shouldn't be 39 cents if it's legit. I don't know. So be careful on COUV as well, guys. Penny stocks.
That was our I think our young investor when he was on last week mentioned that one as well.
Yeah, no, it's been mentioned. She knows. You listen to the show sometimes. They've been talking about COUV. So that's where it's coming from.
I watch it. And it's just like the small biotech, you don't hold long. Penny stocks, you don't hold long. If you hold long, you take the money you spend on them and just let it ride the rest. There's dilution after dilution, reverse split. Next you start with 30 and you'll end up with $500. So it's only one advice I have for people. Like, you want to play penny stocks? It's fine. It's fun. It's good to swing for short term. It's good to buy small biotechs. There's a lot of ticket, but don't spend your whole life savings on it. It's the only advice I will give. It took me like a rough road to get where I'm at. So I'm telling the new people investing, just buy it as a lotto ticket.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And I love that prudence about it.
Yep. And Luke, I think I'm actually going to execute a Tesla sell trade. First time I have in probably 8 months right now.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, just 1% of my position, though. Oh, I don't
there you go. All right, Jason sold 2 shares of Tesla.
What's the market cap?
Of Tesla?
Yeah.
Oh, God, it's big. We played a game like 3 weeks ago where I had people guess like the 5 stocks that have a bigger market cap than Tesla. I wonder what that list is now. Tesla market cap. Let's throw a quick Google search out there. We are sitting at 731 billion. So
wow.
As far as I know, there are 3 stocks that have a bigger market cap than Tesla still. Let's see if the chat can throw them out there.
Oh, I know what they are. Microsoft, Amazon, Apple,
and maybe Google.
Google, okay.
I think that's the list. Apple, Microsoft, and Amazon for sure.
Okay, so I found some stuff about CBBT.
Okay.
I was mentioning here that, how many OTC stocks have a huge merger with a company that makes over 20 million in revenue on its own? So that's the merger I was talking to you guys, PKG. So they're manufacturing parts of a ton of different companies, like aircraft parts for the government. They are also a consultant for many companies. The relationship with the huge company, CBT, Alzheimer's Tech, has PKG attention, and they want it. They're exploring the same tech as Tesla Neuralink technology.
Okay,
so that's
there we have it. There's the case for CBBT. I might do that one. It's been a long time since I've taken a lottery ticket. Some people could say that all my options trades are sort of lottery tickets, which they sort of are. But I haven't had like a real lottery ticket in a while, so I might look at that one.
I also bought because it's been hot right now with the wheat stock. I bought KERN calls for July. So
all right, so KERN, I accidentally just loaded up the warrants. Let me pull this one up.
Yeah.
All right, so this is a Kurna. This is a stock that Jason and I know decently well. They come and present at our Benzinga cannabis conferences. Shout out to Kurna. Okay, so you bought the July calls, so you're out about 6 months. What strike price were you looking at?
I did let me just check because my account here. I did for July $5 calls. And I also bought, I don't know if you guys heard it, it's a metal AQMS. They do lithium recycling battery. So I bought calls for that. 250
really?
calls and 750. AQMS. That's one of That's one of Jack's picks.
And I think I'm a lithium expert. Let me look at this. You know I've been investing in lithium for 2.5 years. I had LTHM at 12 down to, then I bought it all the way down to 4, and I was in LIT 2.5 years ago. And so
sorry for
what?
interrupting. Do you know LI?
Go ahead. Do I know what?
LICF is a penny stock. I bought it 50 cents. It's the biggest reserve of lithium in the United States. So
wait, give me a ticker one more time. LIC what?
LICF.
No, I'm not pulling it. What's the company name?
L as in love, I as in ivory, ACF.
Oh, I was missing the A. Okay, there we go. American Lithium, $1.16. All right, there you go.
Congratulations.
You got a Donald Trump. Congratulations. You doubled your money on that one.
Yes. I sold half yesterday. I'll buy back if it slips. Like, again, OTC stocks, they always slip back.
Yep, I hear you.
Yeah.
But all right, guys, I've got to hop right at 1 today again, unfortunately. So Vivian, thank you so much for joining us. Because I do want to get to our chat challenge before we go. And tell everyone out there. I mean, you're super popular. I don't know if the chat's ever been more active for a guest. How do people stay in touch? How do they follow you, etc.?
Oh yeah, it's I'm on Twitter as Biotech _SD.
All right, can we throw that in the chat, producer Rohan, please? Again, that's on Twitter, Biotech _SD.
Yeah, Biotech _SD.
Awesome.
Thank you so much for having me. It's always fun.
Thanks for coming on. And again, I love that you threw out so many tickers. I saw somebody in the chat asking for a recap, so I'm going to do it to the best of my ability. There's a lot of them. I'm going to go quick. So if anybody in the chat wants to help me out and type these tickers in while I'm doing them, that would be great. But the first one...
I'm going to ask if she's single.
Okay.
I have a boyfriend.
So that's it.
Sorry, guys.
Sorry,
give
guys.
a sad thing, Luke. Come on, soundboard.
Yeah. All right, tickers. What do I? All right, let's try again. Echo November Golf. That's the first one. ENG Echo November Golf. The second one, Bravo Charlie Romeo X-Ray. The third one, Tango Romeo Victor November. Number 4, Charlie Bravo Bravo Tango. And the last one, we've got Alpha Quebec Mike Sandy. Those are the tickers. I mean, that was 5, well-defended stock picks in a very short period of time. There we go. Awesome.
Right.
Thank you, Vivian, for joining. And everybody, please go and follow her on Twitter. I'm sure that there's a lot more.
Yep. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Bye.
Vivian.
Great to see you.
We'll talk to you
Okay,
later.
bye, guys. Okay, bye-bye.
Okay. Luke, I'll stay on for a couple minutes.
Yep. Yeah. Let me just hit the chat challenge real quick. So chat challenge again. If you're new to the show, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, because every single week, ZingerNation is going head to head to figure out who is the best stock picker in the group. Who should we be listening to in the comments? I mean, we're starting to build up a nice, pretty active community here. Last week, you guys really let me down. I was highly disappointed. Last week, we asked for a Momo stock. What's going to be the best performing Momo momentum stock of the week? I think only like 5 out of 40 people picked a stock that went green. I mean, we did horribly. It was like the worst stock picking contest that's probably ever existed. This week is the opposite. We are looking very good this week. We got a ton of greens. We just threw this challenge out there yesterday. There we go. All right, Producer Rohan, can we get my screen up on the stream, please? In first place with his pick, NCTY. That's November Charlie Tango. What's Y? I don't know what Y is. Well, we'll have to look up what Y is. But Mr. Kenny in the chat in ZingerNation there, up 48% in one day with his pick. Again, we asked him yesterday what is going to be the best performing stock of the week. He picked one up 48%. I'm going to scroll through these slowly here so you guys can see the other names. You can see where you are stacking up. I'm somewhere in the middle of the pack. There I am. Which I picked Voyager on all the crypto momentum, up 8%. Let's just keep this thing scrolling. But we have a lot of really, really strong picks this week. I mean, we've are maybe 70% green or so. Ruel at the bottom. Sorry, your SYN is not panning out yet, but hopefully we'll get some turnaround. But the challenge is not over. All right, we have 2 more days until we declare a winner. Again, we do not have a prize for the chat challenge winner yet this week. If you guys want to throw some ideas out there, throw the ideas in the chat. Last week somebody said a share of Apple. We are giving the share of Apple away. Again, I don't know how we're going to give it away yet, but we will figure that out. Maybe that's a good producer Rohan task. I don't know. He seems like a share transfer expert. But all right, guys, without further ado, I've got to head off. Shout out to the Dow 100,000 hat. Boom, that's how we feel today. Market at all-time highs. There's the hat. That's why we have it on. But all right, Jason, a prize, a guest appearance on the show. That's a good one. Yes, whoever wins is doing a guest appearance on the show. You have 5 minutes to do whatever you want. You know, that's it. But all right, Jason, I'm going to pass it back to you, okay?
Thank you. We're going to do a little Ask Me Anything. All right, I saw you guys talk about different questions and stuff that I didn't answer about selling Tesla or stocks I own. I got 7 minutes, and I don't know if you guys have any questions for me, but it's called an AAA. Ask Me. No, that's not an AA. That's an AMA. Producer Rohan told me it's called an AAA. Rohan, I don't know what you're talking about over there. All right, so it's an AMA. Ask me anything. You could ask me about Benzinga. You can ask me anything, and I will try to give you the honest answer. Yeah, ELYS is a gaming play. I just talked to a guy about it. He likes them, but I think he likes the management of GAN better, but I'm going to find out. IMMR, I still own IMMR. That's the gaming haptic controls. People are buying gaming stuff. I will continue on it. Frank M, I don't have an Upwork type trade today right now. I did buy some more shares of some things today, but I don't have one where I say, back up the house and go all in. I don't have one of those today. When I have those, I buy calls, I buy this. I don't have one. I wish you guys would tell me one though, because I don't have one of those back up the truck things. I did buy more shares of some stuff though, so maybe I should go over those ones. I don't know. I'm just saying. Okay. That's that. My best prank. Here's the best prank. All right, you guys ready for the best prank? You want that answer? I guess I thought you guys didn't want pranks here. You guys seem very serious. But I will. No, I'm not trimming GAN today. You're buying GHIV. That's not bad. Okay, the best prank was this. My friend, we were in a hotel. They had the room service thing you put on the door. And we went on the door. He said, deliver at 4:30 a.m. We ordered almost everything on the menu. And we wrote on the thing, I'm hard of hearing, knock really hard. So at 4:30 in the morning, him and his wife get this knock on the door super, super hard. And they were literally freaking out. They thought there was a fire in the building, but really it was room service bringing them food because they thought he was hard of hearing. He said, knock really hard. It was a hilarious prank. And that's, so bad news on DKNG, Penn, and GAN. Okay, so what's the bad news, Andy? Why? I was going to try to bring Portnoy on, but we didn't have enough likes, so I didn't want to ask him at the time. Without more likes, I don't want to make him like, come on and it looks silly. So I did not bring him on. But what's the bad news that you want to share on Penn? I don't see anything on Benzinga that's saying that. Benzinga Pro, I don't see it. So, all right, OCGN, I'm on Benzinga Pro, and I'm checking it out. OCGN, run. It's a nice little solar play. I mean, for a Biden administration, which you look like have, it's just playing that trend. So I don't think you can go wrong on that one. I really don't. So I'm not in it, but I just don't think it's one of those ones that you go wrong. It's one of the ones that I would hang on to if I had it right now. I would definitely, if I have run, I would actually buy more of it today. I could see. I'm looking at the charts, the levels here. I could see the next level. Look at that chart. Let's go to a 1 month. All right, we're on a 3 months. Yeah, I mean that feels like it wants to go to 100, but it could go to. Let me see. What do we got? P ratio. I'm on quotes.benzinga.com. Biden administration, solar's gonna do well. So take it. Unity. Is that you're asking about Unity Gaming? Yeah, I as you guys know, I do own it. It's not really moving the way I want it to. So I sold out of most of it, but it's one that long term could be a play. All right. Trade, circulate, comments in New York to government. All right. Well, I don't know. The New York governor, Cuomo, he just wants to get himself heard. I don't think that's bad news. I'm moving. I'm fine with that. So Unity Gaming, I like Unity Gaming as a long-term pick. It's the Adobe. It's the 3D imaging type thing for gaming. It's the back end. I always like the thing behind the thing. I like that, so that's why I like Unity. I think you need a dollar cost average into it every 3 weeks. Pick up a little shares. Jason, what do you do if your friend wants you to invest in their company but you don't like their business? I tell them I don't like their business. I just tell them, I say it's not, or the way I handle it better is like, oh, I'm not investing right now. The way I would actually handle it is I would I would say to them, I'm probably the dumbest person in the world, but I can't invest in your business because I'm so focused on what I'm doing right now. That's the way I handle that. I've had that plenty of times. QuantumScape. It's this is where we had the Jack on. He knows the glass batteries, all the different types of batteries. We're up 22% today. You guys had many times to buy it. Is it going to continue to rise? Let's see. We got a market cap of $26 billion. I mean, it is valued. It is valued nicely, but is it one that I'm ready to pick up? No. If you guys want to play the run in the solars and batteries, buy it. And if you see stuff selling off, put a stop limit in. Don't just sit there on the sideline. Make a decision. Say, I want to pick up some QS. Pick some QS up today. And then if you see it, if you're nervous on it, put a stop at 65 and get out and lose that. That's what I would do. Yeah, DraftKings has tanked. DraftKings, Andy, is tanked. That's not a look at Penn. Look at the other ones. They're at 52-week highs. You can't just look at one stock and call it for the rest, Andy. I know you're short the gaming space, but I'm just saying to you, like, there's going to be winners and losers, as there are in every industry. I think DraftKings is overvalued compared to what Penn is. But I'm biased. I own Penn, so that's my opinion. So all right. Yeah. So QS. Listen, I'm not buying QS. I am not buying QS. That is it. Any questions, not stock wise? Any questions about anything else? There's about 90 team members at Benzinga. I don't know if that SalG. I don't have a good number. Let me go to my account. All right, hold on. I don't want to cop out on a question. Let me see. Open up my account, which is at a record number. I wish you guys would have seen what it started out this year. But let's say it started out at $300, my account. It's at $1,100 if it started at that, but it started at more. That's my account. Okay, here we go. Am I worried if you take the Pfizer vaccine that it might be contained? I'm not worried about that. All right. I don't want Harbaugh to come back, but is he? Maybe. I don't know. My pick of 2021. GBTC. I'm just looking what I have. Peloton down 7% today. Wendy's, Twilio. Upwork will be right up there with them. Upwork will do well. ODP, Office Depot will do well. Taco, I think, will do well. I bought some crappy stock in the show just now, down 2% on it already. Curaleaf will do well, CURLF. RFL, you guys know I bought that in the show. We're up 20%. I bought RFL. ESTC, Elastic. ESTC, I think, will do well. And Seagull will continue to do well. Asana should do well. ASAN. SBE, that's the the SPAC with the charge point. Penn National will do well. I own Penn. I forgot about Penn. And Work is obviously being sold in the M&A transaction. Oh my God, I only have one Work call left. I wanted to have two. I don't know why I only have one. No, that's right. And then Five Below. Five Below is another one that I like. Five Below is another one that I like. So those are my plays, guys. I'm sorry I don't have my next Upwork that I'm saying back up the house, back it up, go hardcore in. I don't today, but I will have it. What could you? Max P, we donate a lot to charity. We just took on a Make-A-Wish for children. Like we have a cancer patient we're sponsoring. I think we've given her like $7,000, but we are a lot. We're doing a lot, and you guys, like, the thing is, we're all a team here. Like, you guys should all be part of us, and we should all be part of you, and we should all help you make more money, and you should help us make more money. We should all be together. Like, Luke wants to bring you guys on the show to talk your stocks. I think that's a great idea. Like, why not do that? Get 2021. Please do what you're uncomfortable with. That's all I'm asking you. Please, please, please. So last night I went to this restaurant called Komodo. This bill was insane, okay? Insane. And I did it because I had to take some clients out. And I think it was worth it, but that's what you got to do. But I'm keeping the bill just to remember, like, you got to put in the hard work and you got to give more than you receive. I think that's a great idea, XII. Any plans for a Benzinga convention featuring some of your guests? Absolutely, that's a great idea. And some of the celebrity guests and all that kind of stuff. But we need to make this community more active. I don't know if we start a Discord or what, but I want to see you guys chatting like the pre-market prep show does. I want to see 1,000 simultaneous listeners at a time. Maybe we need to go 8 hours, 10 hours a day. You guys tell us, how do we blow this up? How do we blow this up? You tell us how to blow it up, and then you could show that you're part of something that went from 0 to nothing. Like this video stuff, Benzinga's been around for a while, but we never did video. So Big Mo, we talk about stocks from 12:10 to 1. We're done with talking about stocks right now, unless I have a specific stock, Big Mo, but we're done right now. So I'm sorry, you can go to another channel. Exactly, Big Mo. That's what I'm saying. Go to another channel. Why are you in our channel? You don't want to care about my dinner, then you're in the wrong channel. Yeah, Max P. Exactly. We put some of those things in place, and we'll do that with this one. Yes, everything's open, Jory, here. I'm in Florida, and Gianni Fed. WKHS is better than I thought it would. It looks like it would go to $30 where the charts are showing me. And Big Mo, I was begging you for what? I begged for stocks, and then I said now beyond stocks. 4 minutes ago, I said no more stocks. We're going to talk about the other stuff. Yeah, Blue Doves, thank you. I kind of agree. So Slack channel, I think we can do a Slack channel. And then, yes, you guys know Kathy Wood is coming on. We're back and forth on the date and time. I believe it's going to be, Kathy Wood will be at 2 p.m., maybe next Wednesday. I don't know. I don't want to commit to a date and time yet. We're going to do it live, and we're going to let the community ask questions. Yeah, we're a complete family here, and Blue Doves, Rodrigo, whatever you guys need, I'm here for you guys. I don't care if it's like you need an Amazon gift card for something or whatever. I want to get your back. If you have a problem getting a reservation somewhere, we are a community here, and that's so SPH. I got out of Bradmore. You must have missed the show. You know what I mean. So we SPH is. Let's see. I got out of it. I'm out of Suburban Propane. What's it doing? I haven't looked at Suburban Propane in a while. Let me see. 1505. I don't think I own really it. Yeah, it's. Oh, I'm out. Yeah, I've been out. My cat. So again, I only have 4 more minutes, but or maybe less. And this lady calls me back. SPH guys, my catalyst was earnings. It went up, but it didn't skyrocket. And I'm like, all right, my catalyst is out. I'm out. And so I got out of it. And that's how I play things. Okay, Jason, every day and every 10 minutes, you need to remind the chat to share the video, subscribe, like the video, and also talk about the Momo stocks with SPACs. Okay, will do. Good, Brad. I'm glad you got out of there. Yep, Kaylee Coons, we're going to do live trading starting at 1:10. I got 2 of the best traders in the world that I think, and they're going to show their screens. Yes, Benzinga ETF, Benzinga Fund is on the way. It's going to be under BZ Capital Management. It'll be a new thing. We're trying to find a RIA to lead that division of the company. It's a new thing. So, Daniel, I love the idea. But yeah, like the video, guys. Anything we can do to help you guys. Thank you for listening to us. I'm going to go do this call. And I'm sorry, Big Mo, that you weren't enjoying this chat. And that's just what it is. You guys are the best. And you guys all made some good money last year. So just be careful with your trades. And I know there's a major FOMO effect. Your friend's making more money. I promise you guys, you're making more money than the average person. You're in this room. You're here at the dinner table. Most people don't know where the dinner table is even at, and you're here at it. So you're making more money than the average person, and don't chase profits. I know she mentioned some penny stocks, and they're fun to play, but just be careful. That's it. You guys make my day, and you make everything great. And I'm going to have a show too where I share stuff that's not stocks related and get personal in their life. And, there's 90 team members at Benzinga, and I think it's interesting to hear all the stories and what goes on during the day. And yes, I'm still holding Tesla. I did not sell the shares. I was going to sell 10 shares on the show like 5 minutes ago, and then I didn't do it. So I wimped out. What are we at right now? It was a mistake. Yep. Went down 775 to 769. I was going to sell 10 shares. Oh, Lordy Lord. Uh-oh. But it's all good. It's all good. All right. And great stuff, guys. We out. And then, Brohan, are you here? Brohan.
I'm here.
All right. So Brohan is not working because Luke doesn't like it. He keeps saying producer Rohan. I don't see you, Rohan. Where are you?
I'm up on the screen.
Oh, there he is.
You don't see me.
Now I see you. I look on the YouTube thing. I'm watching the YouTube feed,
Gotcha.
Yeah. Frank M., I heard about the hamburger thing today. You just bought 10 shares of Tesla second wave. I would sell them to you. But I don't know. I may sell 10 shares of it today. But yeah, we're here to make it fun, make it smart. And Rohan, we're going to call Rohan. I have a nickname for Rohan, but he's not going to like this one. I'm not going to say it. It's a certain car company. We're going to call Rohan. I can't do it. I can't do it. Because I'm going to get shit for it. I won't say it. Well, Rohan, I won't just get shit from you. I'll get shit from like the guys in the office. I was going to call you Ford, You just you make things work sometimes, but not all the time.
Wow. Hey, I like to think I'm semi-reliable, Or at least, I'm not sure there, but... I do own a Ford, so I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you're semi-reliable, but what we want is the most reliable guy ever. We want this thing, and we want tickers on the bottom of the screen, not just news. We want a feed coming into the prices. We want you to keep upgrading. We want this new studio set. We want everything, Rohan. That's what we want. But we like your personality. I think. I mean, but I do want the intercom thing for you.
You want the intercom? I did look it up yesterday, so we can definitely acquire one of those. But yeah, I appreciate that.
We can? We can acquire one of those? We can acquire?
Yeah, we can get one. It's like $20-30. It's not a big deal.
Yeah, then buy it. You know where to buy it, right?
Of course. We can grab one, and we'll see how the breeders like it. And hey, you know, we can always try things out.
Yeah, I mean, Rohan, don't be scared. All right, the food is coming. Baba Booey! We out. Peace.
All right, I'm gonna go eat some Reese's.
Rohan. All right, love
All
you.
right.
Peace.
See ya.
Yes, peace, 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 peace.